It's Week 10 of the National.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by their rookie starter out of the University of Tennessee.
This just feels like a season so far off the rails, they can't even see the tracks anymore, Kate. Now the outlook is really 1 week at a time, trying to find that first win. Just got to get gritty and tough. And he's got to be the one who really sparks it for him.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
And the Bears first down.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Bigsby. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Back now, pressure on its way. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Throwing it again here. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Nothing on that play, and now we have 2nd and goal. He'll throw it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked 1st overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
1st and 10 from the 41. To throw, Williams. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning him from the slot right. From the 47. Brought in by Aiyuk. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 8. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
3rd down. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their 2nd drive. And that losing streak beginning to approach the unfortunate milestone of double digits. They came in having lost 8 in a row, but thankfully lead now. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. He's contained at the line for no gain. Micah McFadden able to make the play. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from the gun. And the Lions get him, down he goes! And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Pass play coming here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he'll signal the fair catch, brings this one in comfortably right at the midfield stripe. The Lions and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. They kick the running back in motion. First down throw by Williams. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send a man in motion. Cook calls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. But so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions with a slim 2-point lead early. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They give up the guts of Bigsby. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And that's good for a gain of 5. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Bigsby. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It's Kader Kohou up to make that play. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. This, our last play of the quarter. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's incomplete left side.
Okay, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Williams from the gun. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throw on third down. That finds Ayuk, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. They put a receiver in motion here left. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
The Bears about set for their next possession. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. And we'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives this forward to the 26-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Setting up a throw. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Williams to throw on first. Getting up, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. They motion a receiver left. Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He throws a bullet deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard at the 7-yard.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Williams will look to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a second-quarter lead. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one splits the uprights, and the Lions push their lead to 3. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's a give up the middle. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw now. He's on the move. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
3rd and 6.
Now Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, Williams connects with Cook. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
That's good for the Lions.
They send a receiver in motion right. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Cordell Flott there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams on the play action. Has his man, it's Ridley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's Williams. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown. Detroit. And that is his third touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. Throwing now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kohou. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. And it's the Bears. In a nice spot, 2nd and inches. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. 3rd and long for him here. And they get to him again. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Torrey Taylor on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got it at the 24. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. 1st down, Williams. Brought in by Aiyuk.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
From the 39. Connection made to Tremble. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. All set up now for 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Has the connection to Ridley. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. First down throw by Williams. Complete to Tremble. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. 2nd and 3 now. Off the play fake, Williams. Trumbull with the grab. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're now set for 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Williams from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. The Panthers trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Lamar Jackson, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Michael Penix, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. In the first half, it was the man from USC, Caleb Williams, who put on a solid performance. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up
Here's McPherson
significantly.
on to handle the kickoff. Laviska Shenault to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Williams to throw on first. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first. This set it down starts with it. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one's complete, right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. That's caught at the 4. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock, even if it would have been a touchdown. That was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You could just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2.
The Bears will line up for
He's throwing for it. From the pop. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story. And right now, that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure, trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
it's the gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Cook. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. 4th down coming up. The Lions readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. On first down, they'll run. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Has good room at the 35. And he's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a short gain. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. That's caught for the first. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Lions are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
To throw is Williams. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Putting a receiver in motion. Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw, Williams. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Motioning him from the slot right.
16-yard line.
1st down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They'll send him over right. Williams set to pass. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 3rd and just 2 to go. Williams on the play action. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Play action on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He was taken down by Kirby Joseph.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with the ball, but they enter the 4th at a massive deficit. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going for it again. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a 1st down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on 1st and 2nd down.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44.
The tackle gain at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
They'll run it with Cook. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Whistle sound as the defense decides to call timeout. First down, and they go right back to it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. First down, ball at the 36.
that's another Lions.
Here's Cook. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Cook. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the Bears' 14-yard line.
Williams from the gun. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And all game they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. First down, ball at the 36. They'll throw it. Escapes the puck. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down, Chicago.
He'll look to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for no gain. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down. They'll try and throw it here. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he finds some space up to the 22-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions approaching win number 7 on the year. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now it's Cook. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Now run by Cook. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.